finally get a win. It's been a while coming. We've been able to do it for a while, but still lots of stuff to clean up. We still made some mistakes, but you know, I was proud of the guys. They made some plays. We had a couple of guys step up big and make some plays, and what was the difference? We had a chance to really bury them early on, and we couldn't get out of our own way. You know, it was almost deja vu of the way the season goes. We get down on their side of the field, we get penalties, we fumble the ball, we do whatever to stop us, and then they drop the kick, and we try to pick the thing up, knowing you can't advance a muff kick. I guess I know, I'm not sure they do. So I didn't do a very good job of getting that across to them. But I was proud of the way they fought through some adversity in the second half, because it kind of ebbed and flowed. And, you know, we had some momentum, and then they hit a big touchdown pass, and then we got some momentum back when we played Stephen. It was great to see him make a play there on the ball and finish the thing off. So with everything said and done, you know, we won the game. Like I tell them, 30's more than 20. Got a lot of stuff to work on before next Saturday. So I told those guys enjoy tonight, and we'll start to get ready to play next Saturday. Okay.
The touchdown pass to Stephen Hill, how nice was it to have that on your side? It seems like this year you guys usually fight for a touchdown and they score really fast, but this time it was the other way around.
Well, it was a nice play. They were playing most of the time when we got in trips on third down. They've been playing cover two, but actually they were pressing the guy. And, we drew it up on the bench for him as either an A-back or him down. And they actually played man-to-man and pressed him. And, you know, Tevin did a good job throwing the ball inbounds where he could have a chance to make a play. And he's a big, tall receiver. You know, that's the things that we hope we'd have this year, and he made the play for us.
Coach, that was a 4th and 2 play, and you went for it, and Tevin got the first down. Looks like you were trying to call a timeout there. What did you see, and how did it end up working out for Tevin on it?
They weren't lined up the way that they needed to be for us to run the play, and it was just kind of chaos. And he got the first down, but it wasn't our fault. So, all just kind of shot down inside, and he bounced outside. I'm not sure we blocked a couple of them.
Coach, everyone talks about, some talk about Mario, about his big play on the interception return. But before then, he made a big play stopping the guy behind the line of scrimmage. How crucial was that?
That was a big play. It was a good call by a deep buyout. I mean, he fired, you know, we brought the corner on run support, brought him hard inside, and guessed right on the sweep, and I think that probably dictated the pass, you know, because they thought he was firing and they were going to throw it. And, we changed up a little bit there in the second half in cover two, the way we were dropping receivers, and it was great to see him finish it. Not only catch it, but to finish it. It was a big play, no question.
Anthony, touched the ball 34 times today. You guys really got him going.
Yeah. Well, no, they were running everybody to the perimeter. Early, that's what they did against Navy, and what they did against the option teams, and so they were running the inside linebackers hard outside of the perimeter, so they only had 4 guys inside. And I told our guys all week, we're going to hammer the guy. I mean, that's what you got to do. I don't care if you're making yards or not. If they got everybody on the perimeter, we got 5 to block 4. They got to get it done, and he's got to hammer it in there. And for the most part, we did pretty good, but we didn't break any real laws after the first couple. And when you do that, you can't make mistakes. You can't have motion penalties, and you can't get penalties. You get behind the marker. Our third downs were atrocious in the first half. I think we were a little better in the second half. So we couldn't stay on the field. We came up 6 inches short. I was going for it on 4th down from our own 30. And again, it's something we do 9 million times. Long A-back goes in motion. I mean, it's stuff like that drives you nuts. I mean, just lack of concentration.
Speaking of penalties, what did you tell happened in that first long run Anthony had that got called?
I couldn't tell. Don't get me started on that.
You think that all the penalties were killing the momentum in the first half of both teams? It seemed like there's just
They sure did like to throw them, especially on big plays. So, yeah. Hey, it is what it is. They call called them on both sides.
What was that, little defensive line dance thing that they were doing in the first half? Y'all didn't know the first half.
Got no idea. What they were supposed to be doing was trying to, I think what they were doing was trying to confuse the guys as to where they were gonna rush. It's kind of like the chaos thing on the nickel team where they don't know where you're coming from and moving around and trying to, when you're trying to call the pass protection. Most teams slide protect, I'm not sure it makes a whole lot of difference.
Coach, as we transition into this coming week, how much talk do players do in the off-season, during the season, about getting revenge on Georgia this year?
There hasn't been any talk. We haven't, they haven't been mentioned all week until now it's time to play them, and now we'll talk about Georgia. But, none at all.
You're gonna play up the spoiler, you got a chance to keep them from winning the bowl games.
I'm gonna play up, let's get ready to go play and try to get better, Carter. That's what we need to do. We've got a lot to work on ourselves, and we're trying to play for a winning season.
Speaking of bowls, you became bowl eligible today. Just talk about that, and it's not season you wanted, but you're still going to be pretty much eligible for a bowl.
Well, I think that's one of the goals you start every season with, and it helps the program because it gives you an extra 10 or 12 practices. It's always a positive. I think that we didn't accomplish a lot of the goals we set as a team, but we still got a chance to play another game. So at least these guys know they got 2 games left.
Vernon and Varner seem like two of the better tandem we can face this year as far as receivers.
Yeah, I think David does a nice job, and Duke does a nice job offensively, moving around and if they hit some big plays, they're going to get some passing. We had a couple of coverage mistakes when they got some big chunks, and then other times they just got open. Those guys are good receivers. It's like I say every week, the other schools have 85 guys on scholarship too.